Here are some stats to sink your teeth into. Only half of Aussie parents admit their children brush twice a day. And as for the kids that don't, many are using sneaky tricks to get out of brushing their pearly whites altogether.
The truth of the matter, the truth of the matter, get that, is a lifetime of painful decay. Now, if we don't encourage healthy habits when they're young, that's what they will have. What's even more important is that Easter is on the way with all its chalky eggs, and that is just around the corner. So for more, we are joined by Life Education CEO Kellie Sloane. Kellie, hello, nice to see you.
Hello, guys.
Why are Aussie parents finding it so hard to get their kids to brush their teeth?
It seems to be this generational issue, doesn't it? Handed down. Kids forever and a day don't like brushing their teeth. Why? Well, I'm not so sure. It seems to be time, not much fun involved, but they seem to spend a lot more time deceiving us than they do actually brushing their teeth in the first place.
Yeah.
They're so good at it too, aren't they? So if kids aren't brushing their teeth, what's the advice for mums and dads out there, Kellie?
Well, there's a few bits and pieces because we found that they're trying to get out of it by putting toothpaste in their mouth and swishing it around. They're putting the toothbrush under the tap. And so what we're saying, how do you stop that? Well, first of all, unfortunately, you just have to be there and be present and be positive and be fun. And Ryan, I know you were telling us some stories about that before. So start young, as early as you can get there, getting them into a habit even if they're not doing it properly. Get support, and by that I don't mean have a dentist in your house helping intervene in this situation, but do take them to the dentist, get them used to that. The survey from Life Education showed that they're more likely to listen to dentists, to teachers, to organisations like Life Education than they are to us, and I can sympathise with that.
You had a great tip, didn't you, that used to do your kids?
I created a character called the Minty Fresh Man, and I would make sure that the kids brush their teeth before bed, and the only way they could make the Minty Fresh Man come out is if they breathed, minty fresh breath on them. Then I'd basically turn into Adam Sandler. But hey, it worked, and it made them brush their teeth.
One of the interesting revelations in this survey was that the kids are putting the toothbrush in their mouth and then going, pretending that they'd actually brushed their teeth. So that, so they might want to check.
Maybe they were fooling me all along.
Now, Kellie, Easter is around the corner. Obviously, lots of sweet treats on the way, but it's not just teeth that we need to worry about. It's also healthy eating habits. Obesity, still an issue in Australia?
Yeah, more than ever. And I'm not suggesting that Easter is a time where we should be trying to break those habits. We do think sometimes foods are okay and Easter eggs are okay, but it's a good time to be mindful of just how much sugar we're consuming for the rest of the year as well. There are 1 million Aussie kids living with not just overweight and obesity. And unfortunately, the thing that's really concerning is that proportion of children and adults who are living with extreme obesity is increasing at a rapid pace.
So you're saying more than ever. So compare it to, let's say, 30 years ago. How much worse is it? And do we know the reasons why?
Look, it's a growing problem, and that's underestimating. If you look back even just 7 years ago, it's gone up by about 60%, the people living with obesity. This is a problem of a scale that we just haven't seen before, and it's escalating at such a rate. We need a whole of community approach to looking at this.
How do we compare then compared to, say, the rest of the world?
We're on track with the other Western countries. I mean, even the US, in some surveys, it shows that we're worse. So, obesity in the Western world has tripled in the last 30 years. Look, it's a problem that we're not alone in. We need to stop judgment. This is a theme that's coming out because the science is telling us it's not just because people are lazy. It's not just because they're making poor choices. There are biological, environmental and social reasons why people are putting on weight. So at Life Education, we say, education is an essential, and out of that, we all need to work together. It's a problem that we're all going to face, whether we're overweight ourselves or we're paying the tax bill for the millions of Australians who are.
And Kellie, Life Education is always so fantastic with spreading a great message to society. You're celebrating a 40th birthday. That's pretty important.
Happy birthday to us.
Absolutely.
And to Healthy Harold, who people know our organisation from 40 years, more than 7 million Aussie kids, spreading messages about dentistry for the little kids, healthy messages for the kids who are older, drug and alcohol education. Nothing is more critical in this day and age than it was even 40 years ago. So we're just as relevant, if not more. And if your school's not seeing us, find out why, because we're a must-have.
Life Education. And Kellie, keep up the great work. Always great to see you.
Appreciate that.
All right, for more on kids' health and life education, head over to our new website, which is thedailyedition.com.au.